Hello, my name is Dr. Trinh, and today I wanted to start talking to you about one of the fundamentals that we've been taking it for granted, and that is hydration. We're not drinking enough water at all. In fact, the statistics pretty scary. About 500,000 people admitted to the hospital each year for dehydration, not drinking enough water. What are some of the conditions that you experience when you're not drinking enough water? Well, the kidney is extremely important to have enough water, but a lot of patients that came into the hospital is because of possible kidney stone, urinary tract infections. So guess what? They're not drinking enough water. Water is so important for you, especially when you first wake up in the morning. Why is it so important to drink some water in the morning? Because at night, especially when you sleep, like my previous video, your body's repairing itself. So your body, especially your liver and your kidney, is detoxing. In other words, it's cleaning up all that toxic. So what you want to do in the morning is that you want to use a warm water. Basically, I'm going to share with you what I do, but the whole purpose of drinking water, the first thing you wake up, is to get rid of those toxic by sweating it out or by going to the bathroom. Water is so important for you. 75% of your brain is made up of water. So when people are starting to kind of like get foggy feeling or even headaches, it's because they're not drinking enough water. So I want to share what I do in my morning routine, and basically, how do you know you're drinking enough water? So for myself, I weigh about 140 pounds. So you take half of that. If I weigh 140 pounds, so ideally I need 70 ounces of water. So each bottle of water here is about 16 ounces of bottled water. So for my weight, I need about 4 bottles of this. But what I do in the morning is this. I utilize a single pieces of lemon. In reality, if you can, maybe 1 teaspoon of it. So I just add it to my bottle of water. And sometimes I cut it into smaller pieces and just leave it in there. But then I also utilize pink Himalayan sea salt. I use about 3 or 4 pebbles of that. And what's the purpose of the sea salt? First and foremost, guys, ideally, if you can get rid of your table salt, that's something that you need to, unless there's some thyroid issue that you need some iodine. But sea salt is very beneficial, and the reason why sea salt is very beneficial because it also contains some of those trace minerals that you see in your electrolyte water, like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. So there's a lot of concern that a lot of people are saying, hey, but Dr. Trinh, I have high blood pressure. They're telling me to watch out on my sodium. I understand. But in fact, did you know that if you have low sodium level, it can also cause high blood pressure? How? If you have too low of a sodium, what the kidney would do is retain fluid. Also, what it would do is that your sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight and flight response, is basically being activated to try to repair it because the body's saying, hey, you have low sodium. So in reality, low sodium is not good also as well, which can retain water because of your kidneys or causes the fight and fight response. So guess what? Your blood pressure is going to get high. So the only way you know you have adequate level of sodium is get your blood work. So what I try to do in the morning is basically this is all I'm doing. I try to finish this up in about 10 minutes for my first bottle of water. And then my goal is to try to get 3 more bottles of water. So basically what I wanted to share today is hydration is so important. And guys, you do not want to go into the hospital to drink their water. Because why? You will be sticker shocked of how expensive it is because you're not drinking enough water. So when you receive your hospital or ER bill, you're going to be paying thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars because you're not drinking enough water. So cheers, drink a lot of water. It will help save your life. Have a great day.